Hello, everyone. Welcome to Court with Krissy. Clearly, this defendant thought she could show up to court wearing a pretty dress, showing some skin, and she wouldn't have to go to jail. Obvs, it doesn't work. This judge is kind of cranky. I hope you like it. Court with Krissy is now in session.
452FH, People versus Amber Lee Sample. Ms. Sample, you're here for an arraignment on a request and summons for probation violation. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You're here with the MIDC arraignment attorney, Ms. Longoria. Did you receive a copy of the request and summons for probation violation?
Yes.
Did you read it?
Yes.
Did you understand it?
Yes.
Did you go over it with Ms. Longoria?
Yes, it is.
Did you also receive a copy of your probation violation arraignment advice of rights?
Yes, I did.
Did you read that document?
Yes.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes.
Did you go over those rights with Ms. Longoria as well?
Yes.
Did you sign that document?
Yes.
You have it to the court?
Yes.
Oh, you got it?
I got it.
Okay, all right. All right, so, Ms. Sample, do you understand that the allegations here are that you're placed on probation in this court for the 10-year felony offense of possession of methamphetamine?
Yes.
And you're alleged to have violated your probation. These are technical violations. Count one says that you violated a special condition of 2.4 that you must not use or possess controlled substances or drug paraphernalia. The allegation is that on or about August 11th, that you used the controlled substance methamphetamine. Do you understand the allegations contained in count one?
Yes, sir.
Count two, that you violated special condition number 3.4, which required you to complete the cognitive behavior therapy program, and that on or about August 11, 2025, that you were terminated from that program due to excessive absences. Do you understand the allegations contained in count two?
Yes, sir.
Count three is a violation of special condition number 4.22, which required you to obey all written and verbal orders by your field agent. And the allegation there is that on or about July 27, 2025, you had contact with Zachariah Ingersoll, a known felon, after being directed to have no contact. To understand the allegations contained in count three.
Yes, Your Honor.
And what plea does she wish to enter, Ms. Longoria?
She'd like to stand mute at this time, Your Honor. Not have not guilty plea, Mr.
All right, the court will enter a not guilty plea for her. And Ms. Sample, one of the most important rights that you have is the right to be represented by an attorney. If you could not afford an attorney, the court appoint an attorney to represent you at public expense. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you want to be represented by an attorney?
Yes.
Are you going to hire somebody?
No.
Okay,
I don't believe I can afford.
okay. Have you been working?
Yes.
Where do you work?
Marathon in North Muskegon.
Marathon?
Yeah.
Gas station?
Gas station.
Okay. How long have you been there?
Since January.
And how much do they pay you an hour?
I think I just got a raise, so $13.30, I believe, an hour.
And how many hours a week are you getting?
I was working 32 hours, and then they cut me down to 24.
Is that your only source of income?
Yes.
The court does find that you are indigent, and the MIDC would select an attorney for you. And they'll let you know, and they'll let them know. All right, the next thing that we need to do is to discuss a bond. Ms. Longoria, is there anything that you want the court to consider?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Sample is currently residing right here in Hesperia now. She is living with her mother. Her mother is here in support of her. She has transportation to get to and from court. She also is gainfully employed. She would ask that to be taken into consideration. She would ask for a person over cognizance. She got a notice to appear, and she did appear for her bond arraignment here. So she would ask for a person over cognizance bond.
All right, Ms. Robinson?
Your Honor, people have concerns about a personal recognizance bond. I understand that she did appear here, but the allegations are, they pretty much run the gamut, not doing CBT therapy, using methamphetamine, and having contact with felons. So people have reservations that a PR bond will be sufficient in this case. However, we would ask the court to hear from Agent Grutter and see if he agrees that PR is enough or agrees with the people.
You got it?
Yes, sir. So this sample is supervised out of Muskegon County. I received a case report at the end of last week, kind of updating me on what she's been doing since we issued this show cause hearing. He indicates that she had admitted to use of methamphetamine on August 25th, failed to report on September 22nd, and then subsequently positive screened for methamphetamines and amphetamines on September 25th. Also, he ran a lien, which discovered a driving license suspended from Oceana County dated July of 24. So he noted that she is recently participating in CMH in an intensive outpatient program. He recommended that she attend residential. She elected to do the outpatient version of it. CMH has told her and the agent out there that they would definitely accommodate residential, and she's chosen not to. So a little bit of good and bad, lots of bad. Not quite sure that TR would get what it is.
I agree. Of course, we set a bond at $15,000 cash or surety. The court has in its file a prior technical violation acknowledgement from November 2024, positive for methamphetamine. We've got this charge allegation from August, and we have other allegations of additional use while this was even pending. So that tells me that in the sample that you've got an addiction issue that is not under control. And the problem is that if you continue to use, you're going to get a bad batch that has fentanyl in it, and you're going to overdose and die, and you're going to have to bring it back with Narcan. And it happens all too often to way too many people. And as long as you're using, you're at risk. I don't want you to die. You've entered not guilty plea. You can set this for a hearing. So bond is going to be set as I've indicated, and we will set this case for a probation violation hearing on October 14th at 1:20. If you happen to post your bond, you need to contact Agent Grutter right away, and you need to contact the attorney that is ultimately assigned to you right away. Okay. There's been a recommendation made that she served 30 days in jail, this violation credit for 9 days. And then after that, she'd be released to an inpatient substance abuse treatment program that probation be continued. Ms. Robinson, do you adopt that recommendation as an offer in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that your understanding of the offer, Mr. Prysock?
I have, Judge, and this sample will enter a plea. I've talked with the probation officer of the court pleases and the prosecutor agrees to count one violation of 2.4, special condition 2.4, that she used methamphetamine. Probation officer willing to drop the other two counts, Judge, 3.4 and 4.22.
All right, and she wants to enter a plea, is that right, Ms. Samples?
Yes.
All right, raise your hand. You solemnly swear oath to affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
The allegation here is that you were placed on probation in this court for possession of methamphetamine, a 10-year felony. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Related to a violation of probation, special condition number 2.4, that says you must not use or possess controlled substances or drug paraphernalia, and then on or about August 11, 2025, that you used controlled substance methamphetamine. Do you understand the allegations contained in count 1?
Yes.
In exchange for your plea to that, they're recommending 30 days in jail, followed by inpatient treatment program and continued probation. Do you understand that?
I understand.
Is that your complete understanding of the plea agreement in this case?
Yes,
Have you had sufficient time to consult with Mr. Price about these allegations, the right to contest them at a hearing, and this plea agreement?
yes,
Subject to the plea agreement, how do you wish to plead? You understand that if I accept your guilty plea, you're giving up the right to contest these allegations at a hearing?
yes,
You also understand that you're giving up the rights that you would have at that hearing?
yes,
We advise you of those rights in writing on a document that you signed October 6th. Did you read that document?
yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you may be also giving up the right to appeal any appealable issues you might have if you went to a contested hearing and the court found you guilty.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you are giving up the right to appeal this conviction and sentence, and if you wish to file an appeal, it would be by application for leave to appeal in the Court of Appeals. That's not an appeal by right.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you to get you to make this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you an outcome different than we put on the record?
No, Your Honor.
You entered in this plea of your own free will? Do you understand that if I accept your guilty plea, you're giving up the right to later claim that this plea was not your choice?
Yes,
Do not give up your right to contest these allegations at a hearing and all the rights that you have at that hearing, and do you affirm your guilty plea? You don't have to. You can go to a hearing on this if you want.
no, that's all right.
So why am I getting an attitude from you today?
It's not an attitude, I'm just trying to process.
Is it true that on or about October 8th, 2024, that you were placed on probation in this court for the 10-year felony offense of possession of methamphetamine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is it also true that a condition of your probation was that you were not to use or possess any controlled substances?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you violate that condition on or about August 11th, 2025?
Yes, Your Honor.
Tell me what you did.
I walked into the wrong house and I used methamphetamine.
Like you were mistaken as to the house that you went to?
No, I was dating somebody and he assured me that I could, I told him about my sobriety and I was doing really well with it and I was taking it very seriously. He said, well, come stay here because I was kind of homeless, didn't really know where I was gonna stay. He assured me that I would be good there, he would help me with my sobriety, and it turns out he moved me into a dealer's house. So being not strong enough to resist, I fell weak and used.
And that's the Zechariah Ingersoll?
No,
That's the boyfriend?
that's the ex-boyfriend, he was totally different. Yeah, also was a user, I was trying to help him. I requested from my probation officer to put a no contact in order. So I'm not really sure why I was violated on that, because the no contact was put in place after I requested it, to my knowledge, so. This was a new guy I was seeing, and I was explaining to him my sobriety and how important it was to me. He assured me I would be good, that I could come stay there, they had room for me there. And turns out the house he was living in, the guy was dealing drugs. I didn't know that at the time, otherwise I would not have gone there.
So
And
he's dealing drugs and you get some methamphetamine from him?
I did,
And you used it?
yes.
How often were they drug testing you in Muskegon County?
Not as often as I requested. I told him I would like to be tested more. He just wouldn't do it. That's
So,
why
so when there's these allegations that you had 5 or 6 months sober, maybe you did, maybe you didn't because you weren't drug tested during that period of time.
it was random. I mean, I was sober. The IOP, the intensive outpatient I went to really did help me, which is why I took it upon myself to sign up through Oceana County.
All right, are the attorneys aware of any promises, threats, or inducements which have not been stated on the record?
No, Your Honor.
They're not, Judge.
You should confident to enter this plea.
As far as the people are aware, Your Honor.
Yes, Judge, yeah.
The court comply with the court for taking you plea in a probation violation case.
Court has, Your Honor.
Court has.
Right, the court does find the plea to be knowing or stated voluntary and accurate. Do the parties wish to proceed to sentence today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Judge,
Was the report timely made available to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
it was.
Mr. Prysock, did you have a chance to read the report and discuss it with Ms. Sample?
I did.
Do you have any additions, corrections, or challenges?
I do not.
Anything that you want to say on her behalf?
Well, as she's told you, and the report indicates, she did do quite a bit of intensive outpatient treatment, which helped her. She did do a period of inpatient treatment. I note that probation officer is recommending inpatient treatment upon her release as soon as they can get the funding and space available. We're asking the court to consider, in lieu of continued jail sentence, to release her to inpatient treatment as soon as a bed is available and the probation department can get her in an inpatient treatment. And further, the court would release her so she can continue with her intensive outpatient treatment, which she has set up in the heart through community mental health. And she was doing it before she had this problem. She had just started again. So she seemed to benefit from it before, as long as she's got some hands-on counseling and treatment, seems to keep her off of drugs. So we're asking the court to consider, first of all, a release so she can continue inpatient treatment. Should the court choose to continue jail, we're asking the court to consider releasing her as soon as the bed is available. I spoke with Mr. Zura, and Zach Ruder will be back tomorrow, her probation officer, and hopefully he will have some more information from Ms. Sample about her release and beginning treatment. Judge, thank you.
All right, and Ms. Sample, have you had the opportunity to read the report and discuss it with Mr. Prysock?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any additions, corrections, or challenges?
I don't believe so.
Anything that you want to say on your own behalf?
I would just like to say, it's more of a depression issue than a addiction to methamphetamine. I was trying to self-medicate, I guess. I need the counseling. I need it bad for depression more than anything. And I would really, really appreciate being able to get back to my counseling with CMH, because I love the counselor I have there. He's really awesome. We get along great. And I really think I can be successful without jail time. I really truly believe that, sir.
Well, so here's my issue. That I'm not sure I can believe what you say. In this report, it says you began having contact with your ex-boyfriend, Zachariah Ingersoll, who was a felon. And this says on about May 28th, the officer told you that you could not have any contact with him whatsoever. You tell me that you wanted no contact with him. So that doesn't happen. In this report, I gave you your chance. And in this report, it says that you tested positive for methamphetamine. It said that the guy you were staying with may have been drugging. So you're blaming on some of the guys slipping you methamphetamine. And today you told me that you were actually doing it. So I see a bunch of opportunities for you to minimize your responsibility, blaming other people, and even the fact that you say now that you don't need jail, this is just a depression thing. You say that the counseling helps, then you go back to using. This isn't the first time that you tested positive for methamphetamine while on probation. So I don't know who you think you're fooling. It's not me. It's not your probation agent. And I would predict, unless you have a 100% change in attitude and change in focus, you are going to be back. People were not drugging you. You chose to go there and take the drugs. You chose to go with this ex-boyfriend when the probation officer told you not to. I wouldn't if I was you. So I'm going to reluctantly go along with this. I can tell you 100%. If you violate again after yet another inpatient program, we're just going to go to jail for a very long time. We'll see. All right. Ms. Robinson, any additions, corrections, or challenges?
No, Your Honor.
Anything you want the court to consider?
Your Honor, I think release would be a mistake. I believe that defendant should serve her time and then be released if that is what the probation officer believes is the best course of action for her. However, whatever she was doing on the outside so far wasn't enough to keep her clean. So I don't believe that there is any veracity to the statement that it would be enough to keep her clean pending this inpatient treatment. Thank you, Your Honor.
The court recognized that the initial advisory guidelines would suggest a sentence between 0 and 17 months. Be the sentence of the court that for this probation violation, you served 30 days in jail. Give you credit for the 9 days that you've served so far. Once you have those 30 days in, then you can be released directly to an inpatient substance abuse treatment program, which you must successfully complete. If you don't go there, or if you don't actively participate, or you don't complete it, it will be a violation of your probation, and then you're going to go to jail, if not prison. Understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're going to continue on probation under the same terms and conditions. You still owe the court $175. You need to pay that within 90 days of your release from inpatient treatment program. You do have the right to make application for the appeal your conviction sentence. If you cannot afford an attorney, the court appoints you to represent you on appeal. Request for a lawyer must be filed with this court within 42 days.
I just want to comment on the, if I could, the payments. I made all the payments. I sent a couple of them to district court on accident, which I was supposed to email them my receipts. I did pay off all my fines.
We'll check. We're not gonna charge you again.
Okay, I just want him to know that they
I
are.
don't want you to pay it twice, just want you to pay it once.
Okay, just want you to know they are paid.
Thank you, Your Honor.